Hi, Scott Stisser here. We're going to tie my FlashCaddis. A buddy of mine, Jack Riley, asked me to demonstrate this fly. So what we have is a TMC 3761 size 14 hook. I'm attaching my thread. This is Danville 6/0 pre-waxed thread, and I'm going to use Cynical Bustard for my tail. Now the only reason I'm using this is because I happen to have it. You probably won't be able to find it, but it's a nice model material. I tie this really kind of short, not the length I would normally tie a tail, because actually Caddis don't have tails. But any modeled material, soft modeled material, speckled coq de leon or something like that, even bronze mallard would work just fine. So now I've attached my tail, and I'm going to clip off the butts here. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to put on some peacock curl, and I always like to put on my peacock curl in a way that it's impervious to the trout's teeth. So I've cut the tips off, wind up the tips, cut the tips off. I'm going to tie it in the front, slide it back a little bit in, and tie it down. And I'm tying it on the side towards me, a little down, so that when I pull my thread out and line this up, there's going to be no gap. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin and make a chenille out of my, basically out of my peacock curl, and this really keeps it from being destroyed by a trout's teeth. It's woven around itself a bunch, and if anything gets clipped by the trout's teeth, it has nowhere to go, it has nowhere to escape, because it's all bundled within itself. Pretty simple fly, very effective, saved my day many times. So now that I have the body, what I'm going to do next, I'm use a folded hackle, soft hackle. I'm using what is that? Hoffman's really soft stuff. Doesn't matter. Indian Cape, anything like that. I can't remember the name of the Brahma. This is a Brahma. And all I'm going to do is make a few turns of my hackle here. And the reason that I folded is I like to have all my fibers on wet flies and things of that nature combing nice backwards. I'll just tie that off. Now, like so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clip that off. And then the reason I call it the FlashCaddis is because of this next material that I use to do the wing. I haven't seen this before anywhere on the market, so I figured I kind of got to name it, but there's probably one out there somewhere similar. So many fly tiers into creating flies and naming them and calling them their own. Most stuff is just a variation of somebody else's other stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this in. You notice that I've got it fairly lengthy there. That'll be fixed later. I'm going to capture this crystal flash. This is purple crystal flash, and I'm going to wrap forward so it's all on the top of the hook there, nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it back over itself. So I've got twice the amount of material, and I'm just going to start winding up on top of itself, building the head. And because it's folded back over itself, it's extremely strong. This stuff is tied in and it's not going to pull out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clip this crystal flash to about the middle of the tail, like so. And then if you want to get it a little fancier, you may put a little bit of a caddis shape into the wing, like so. Give it a little tint. Next all I'm going to do is do my whip finish. And we're almost done with this fly. Oops. But you'll see many flies that I tie where I've doubled things back like this, you know. That's part of the secret of getting those nice small heads. And but your materials are locked in really, really strong. And I'll just put a little dab of gloss head cement on there, make the head look nice. Of course, I'm doing this for your benefit because I want it to look pretty. You don't need to do that just to fish with it. But anyway, so that's Scott's Flash Caddis. Like I say, it's a very effective fly. There's been many days where I thought I was actually going to get skunked, and I put this on and fished it through riffles, and I've caught many fish on it. Anyway, I hope you like it. Good luck.